Hi guys, it's Mike at Mike's Auto Care. I hope everybody's well out there. So just want to do a very quick video. Obviously people clean their own cars at home, you get different valeting, you get valeting from dealerships, all sorts of things. But the main thing to think about is products, what you're using, how you use it, what the dwell time is, and always do a test patch if it's a product you're not familiar with, or if you're working on a surface you haven't worked before, or even just the same service but a different car. You need to just do a little test patch. A test patch involves, so if you do a test patch here, you might put the product on, buff it off, it looks absolutely fine, but it could still be a little bit damp and it still looks like, it looks okay, looks like you've done a really good job. But when it dries, you then see afterwards the residue that's left if it hasn't worked properly or if it isn't a suitable product. So when doing a test patch, put it on, buff it off, and then give it 5 minutes. Do it somewhere inconspicuous, and then you can obviously make sure if there is a problem with it, it's not in a conspicuous place. You can work out a way, obviously, getting rid of the little test patch you've done. But ultimately you must do a test patch and you must leave it for some sort of time just to let it dry and make sure it's absolutely clear. So here's an example on this one. This was done by a dealership. But if you look inside, I have got some pictures, but if you can see this white staining on everything, so it's like a white residue that's been left literally all over that plastic. The seat belt, it isn't actually mould, it's a product, it's whatever they've used, they've splashed it and sprayed it everywhere, I don't know, so we're going to have to give that a deep clean so we can get that off. It's on the plastics there. You'll notice it on the door card as well, so you can see the mark there where they've wiped on. I don't know what they've used, but it's either completely the wrong product or they've used the product and not completely removed it, and then obviously the residue showing through. We do find the same when you get a machine shampoo on seats and things as well. A lot of people will shampoo the seat, they'll have a shampoo mix in there, they'll do the shampoo on the seat but they won't completely remove all the residue. Then you give it a couple of weeks and you get like salty stains appearing. That's where the shampoo and stuff's come back through the material, back to the surface. So ultimately you want to make sure you get everything out, get it rinsed off, get it completely clean. So that's the job on this one basically. It's a lovely car, he hasn't long had it, but the dealership did do a valet on it before we picked it up. But unfortunately, a few days later, everything sort of started to turn white and not look very good. So just a little bit of advice for you guys out there, if you're doing it at home or whatever, just read what it says on the label, read the dwell times, pay attention to that, and do an inconspicuous test patch and give it time just to see what happens, just to make sure nothing's going to sort of come back and leave a terrible stain. So that's it for now. We'll crack on and we'll catch up with you soon. Cheers guys.